Well, back in the motel, I can't afford a nice motel, so we're kind of staying at a very inexpensive accommodation, and I don't think they can even afford the light bill because it's going to get dark in here in a little bit. So I'm doing this with lighting coming through the window. There's a pile of stuff. What we're going to do is go through all of our swag, so to speak, and see what we got. And this year was okay. I don't go for the swag, but it's nice when people give you stuff. It just makes people happy. The first thing we've got here, let me get this set up, is bags. Now, all the booths, almost all, have bags. Not all of them, but almost all. And so the bags are handy because you can put stuff in. You can put your swag in. The bag is a swag, and then you can put your swag in the swag bag. Put it like that. So these are the ones I got, and I try not to collect them anymore. How many of these bags can you have? Well, this one's from Maxpedition, and it's actually pretty nice. Looks pretty solid. I think it'll hold up, and it should, because Maxpedition makes bags. So that should be a good bag, I would think. Leopold, this is a nice bag, and this is not for me, but I got it from my buddy back home. He's always interested in Leopold, so I have to stop there. They didn't have hats this year, so there goes another plane. I told you not the best lodging here. But they didn't have hats at Leopold, but they did have bags. I think I got a pen too, or something like that. Gunbroker, they have pretty nice bags, and I don't know, I've got several of these, I think, at home. I needed one at that moment to put my other stuff in, so I grabbed that one. This is what we got on range day, on Monday, industry day at the range. You go out there and they give you a little bag like this, and they give you earplugs, and if you need it, you can get eye protection too. So these are the ones you find everywhere in the world nowadays. Little bag. This is from Royal Metal Powders Inc., and I think they were up on the 5th floor in the supplier showcase. So this was, I needed something to carry some things around up there on, what was it, Monday evening when we went up there. And then this one was Tuesday. This is Imex vinyl packaging, and this one I walked around all day because it's so cute with the the red plastic handle. I just felt like a little girl in a vinyl rain jacket. But it's a nice bag, and it actually, I would think I was the only person who had one of these. I stopped and talked to the guy, and he gave me a bag. Sometimes that's what you do. Okay, and then there was the ubiquitous Gammo, and these were everywhere. I got, I think, a clip I'll show here that shows it, but thousands and thousands of Gammo bags, and everybody's walking around. My first time here, Gammo was giving these bags away, same bag, I think, and I remember walking to the hotel, and all these people are walking around with Gammo bags, and I'm thinking, dang, there's a lot of air gunners here. So I actually stopped one guy. I said, hey, are you an air gunner? And he said, no, what are you talking about? So I mentioned the bag. So, well, they're giving them out up at the show for free. So that's why everybody had those. Okay, put that aside. Now, I'm a member of the press corps, so I'm going to run through some stuff we get from them. And there's probably a lot more, but it just give you an idea. They give you these reporter notebooks, and these are kind of nice. I give them to the kids, and then they give you a pen. And in the morning, they have some pastries. They're not very good, but they're cheap, and they're free actually. And they have coffee and waters, and then they have juices like this. And they also have a little buffet with some fruit, watermelon and grapes and stuff like that. So that's part of what you do if you're with the press. All right, well, hats are another item that the exhibitors like to give away, and I asked for hats at different venues, and most of them didn't have them this year. They just had, this is when you go to the range, they have the SHOT Show, and this is one I wore, and this is one I grabbed. And then Hornady brought somewhere around 7,000 hats, and I got a neighbor who wants one, and some other people that we run into at the range and whatnot. So I grabbed a couple. Yes, it's greedy, but I did it anyway. And then I want to mention this from Umarex. I got this on range day because it was so windy and cold that I was freezing, and so I guess they felt sorry for me or something, and gave me this. And what you put that around your neck and your head, and kind of takes the chill off. So that was a nice thing for them to do. I appreciated that. Okay, what else we got here? There's lots of catalogs, and let's see, what do we got here? This is the Williams Gunsight Company catalog. So if you're familiar with the Sheridan Peep sight, these are the people who make that. Now I have a little bit of footage about that too. I'll show in a different video. But there's tons of catalogs. The first couple of times I came, I loaded up on the catalogs, and I just don't want to pack them around anymore. So I grabbed the ones that are light and thin, and the other ones I'll do online. But anyway, you get all kinds of catalogs. This one they give you, Professional Choice give you that when they, where to go? The Professional Choice gives away these cleaning patches. So when you get a cleaning patch, they give you a catalog. But and so I've got a bunch of these cleaning patches over the years. These are all 22s too. So I got a bunch of those. And if you walk past twice, you get another one. 3 times, you get 3. These people, CLP gun oil from Radco Lube. And I didn't even, I was just walking by and the guy stuck it in my hand, so I took it. I've got quite a few lubes at home, but we'll give it a shot and see how it goes. These were buttons, and I have no idea what they mean. They say, move it. This is by shootingindustry.com. But I thought this might be handy. The kids, I'll use this on them somehow when I want them to do something. Clean their room or whatever. Those. This was kind of nice. There's so many people, you're shaking hands all day, and this was one of those disinfectant things. You can clean your hands, I guess, or wash your hands with it. Get the lead out, people. D-lead here. Yeah, you can see that. D-lead, and they gave me, this is a hand soap that removes lead. Well, I know, I guess it all does, but this will remove lead, chromium, mercury, arsenic, cadmium, nickel, silver, zinc, and other metals. And then they also gave me a de-wipe towel that removes lead and heavy metals from the skin. So you can use the soap, or you can do this. So that was nice. I was happy to get that. Here's a cool thing. Let me find his card. Oh, you know these guys? I just happened to run into them. airtanksplus.com. They happened to be at the Air Venturi booth. So they gave me a card. Where did it go? This was, I stopped at the Birchwood Casey booth to talk about the brass black that I tried to use to refinish an old Benjamin Franklin pellet gun tube and barrel are made out of brass. And so I stopped by there, and the guy I wanted to see wasn't there. So the other guy gave me one of these targets, and these are designed specifically for air rifle targets, 10 meter. And you can see they got 1, 2, 3, they got a bunch of targets on them. And these are the splatter kinds. When you hit, you can really see where you hit. That was nice. I was actually very happy to get that. This guy put this in my hand. I didn't ask for it. I was just walking up the hallway. It's called a barrel buddy and a pitch and patch. And these are patches. This is actually a 9mm, 357, 38 or whatever. And they kind of jam them into your barrel. So anyway, he gave it to me. I took it. Now the one thing you get a lot of, or not keychains, but can openers. Where's some more here? Let's see. Everybody makes, it seems, a can opener. Well, you get the idea. There's a bunch of can openers. And so this is kind of nice one here. I like this one. I'm going to keep this one for myself. This is another one that's pretty nice, kind of short, but well made. This is ameritool.com. And nice guys. This one was this? Masic Industries, Portland, Oregon. MASIC. Nice guys too. But the rest of these, a lot of people had these kind of bottle openers, and my experience is these don't hold up over time. So even though it's on a keychain, here's 3 of them, and these are actually from 3 different. No, they're not. They're all from the same. How come I got 3? I have no idea. This is the state of New Hampshire. Live free or die. And it's in the shape of the state of New Hampshire, and I think, and I'm not positive, but I think you can open a bottle with it too. I don't know. Okay, enough said about that. These things, I'm even packing them home. But people hand you stuff. Now, I got some of these because my doctor said I need a squeezy kind of thing for my right hand. So I got this one, and there's 2 more. They gave them to me. So there those are. What else? Oh, here's the, I told you Leopold gave me a pen. There it is right there. And everybody has pens too. That's another thing. There's a pen, there's another press pen. And I don't want pens. I tried not to take them. But, sometimes people give them to you. It's hard to turn them down. Another one of these. Oh, here's I don't even know what this is. Alexandria Industries, and they probably are a manufacturer that manufactures aluminum stuff, and this is just showing off what they can do. Okay, what else we got? Pens. Okay, who are these pens from? Leopold. This one is from Precise V5. I don't even remember that booth, but and then this one, Reg Ellen Machine Tool Corp. Okay, I got a cool little black book, tool steel guide. These people are they make tools, tool steel, and I don't recall if they're Hudson Tool Steel Company. I don't remember if they make knives or what, but they tell you how to. You buy steel from them, and they go through and tell you, how to harden it, what all the strength and properties of it is. So anyway, I grabbed that book. I thought that might be handy sometime. I got 2 of these. They were awful tight with the lights this year. An awful lot of flashlight manufacturers there. But I got 2 of these, and these are, you can clip it, which I guess is good. Set screw. Yeah, now I remember. I was talking to these guys because they make set screws. You can't buy just one set screw from them, but you can buy 1 million. And let's see, what does it take here? I'm not going to order that many, of course. Come on. That's not the right one. Anyway, there's somewhere in there you put a battery and you get yourself a little flashlight. I thought that was kind of a... I'll finish that later. Okay, so we got a couple of those. This is paperwork. Cards from people. Here's this is Super Brush. Gave me these here, and they're cleaning patches. Is what they are. You pull them through, and the cool thing about this is you can remove. Well, I'll take them out real quick. So you can actually, well, maybe you can't. I thought you could take this off and, oh, okay, this is what it is. These other ones, like this one here, you screw it onto your regular cleaning rod and use it. They give me different sizes, and this is the pull through here. So that's what that was. So that's pretty good. I mean, I'm always looking for better ways of doing things, and they say you can wash these and reuse them. So thank you. My buddy Bob, who was my sound guy most of the week, he drove, so he could really load up on stuff. I had to be kind of picky about it, or I'd have never gotten anything home. It's too much stuff.